Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can create scrolling text inside of the CapCut application. Now this is very straightforward to do. We just need to head over to CapCut and you can either add the text onto some video footage like I have down here, or we can apply the same effect just on a plain background. But for me, I'm going to show you how to create it over the top of this video here. So all you simply need to do is come over to text at the top here, and then what you need to do is drag this default text to our timeline, and then we're going to just move this to the very start of the frame, and we're also going to adjust the size of the text so it plays throughout the entire video here. And once we've got our text layer inside of here, we're simply going to left click on this layer and we're going to delete this default text, and then you need to come over to the text that you want to paste inside of here, come back over to CapCut and paste your text. And then we can quickly style the text down here to how we want it displayed. So we're going to just reduce the font size slightly, and perhaps if we make it bold, and then I'm also going to change the color of it here so it's a little bit easier to see. And then what you need to do is move this playhead here on the timeline to where you want this effect to start. So I'm just going to drag this right to the beginning of this text layer. And then all we need to do is scroll down in this window up here until we come to the transform section, and just a little bit further you'll see these positions here. Now you need to go ahead and select add keyframe, which is this little diamond icon here. It's quite hard to see. And then as you can see, this has now created a keyframe right at the start of the clip down here. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to left click on this text and we're going to drag this right to the start of the text clip. And we just want the first word of this text here. So once you get to the very start of the text, we're just going to drag it off of the screen like this. And then move this playback head right to the very end of where we want the animation to stop. And then once again, we're going to select this add keyframe button. And then we're going to reposition this text right to the other end of our clip. Now, if you find it hard to select this, then you can just use this zoom tool over here quickly. Then we're going to drag this right to the other side now. So once you've dragged it to the other side, just make sure this blue line comes up in the middle, and then that way you know that it's aligned. So if I go ahead and hit play, you can now see that we have this scrolling text across the screen. Now, obviously this is quite quick to read as it currently stands. So if you did want to make this slower, then all you'd simply need to do is adjust the length of this text clip at the top, and then we can reposition this last keyframe just by holding the left mouse button and repositioning this right to the end. And now if I play the text layer again, it's going to be a lot more slower and readable. And if you wanted to create a horizontal text effect, you can do the exact same thing. If I just delete this text layer for a second, and then we can come right back to the start of our clip, redrag the default text over here, and once again reposition this right to the start of our clip. And then we're just going to adjust the length of this so it fills up the entire video clip. Select the default text and delete this, and then come back over to the text that we want to copy the text and come back over to CapCut. And then we can just paste that inside of here. And once again, you can play around with the styling if you wanted to make it a little bit smaller. And I'm also going to change the color to yellow so it's actually readable so you guys can see. Then all you simply need to do is adjust your playhead to where you want this to start. And then once again, we're going to scroll down this window here until we come to position. And then we just need to select add keyframe. And then we can left click on our text in this window. And we're going to scroll all the way up to the top here. And this is where the text will start from. And then once again, we're going to adjust this playhead right to where we want the animation to finish. So I'm going to select right at the end here. And then just like before, we can now drag our text right to the bottom of this screen. And then if I play this from the beginning, we'll now have this end credit animation lookalike. As you can see, this is a nice speed as well. And that's it guys, that's how you create the scrolling text effect inside of CapCut. If you did find this video useful, then please consider dropping a like and subscribing below. Until next time.